Endometriosis, food and nutrition needs and suggestions. The endometrial tissue is supposed to be found in the lining of the uterus. However, there are times when it makes its way to other locations, including the surface of the ovaries or the fallopian tubes. The majority of cases of endometriosis, the medical term for this condition, occur in women who are between the ages of 25 and 45 years, with the average age being 30. Source: Hammers, 2005. There are as many as 10 million cases of endometriosis in the United States alone, and it's one of the top 3 causes of infertility. It is also the source of about 80% of all chronic pelvic pain and is the reason for about 300,000 hysterectomies each year. Source: Grush, 2009. There are a number of theories about why it happens, including a theory that relates it to an immune system malfunction. However, none of the current theories have been proven yet. There are several symptoms to watch for and a number of ways to deal with endometriosis once it has started. Nutrition is one of the easiest ways to deal with the symptoms of endometriosis and involve a change in some aspects of the diet. For most women with endometriosis, one of the first changes that need to be made will be with protein. Plant-based protein should be substituted for animal-based protein as much as possible. The top 10 signs of endometriosis. Before the doctor can find the right treatment plan for you, there has to be a diagnosis. Many women will have endometriosis for a long period of time without having any symptoms at all, while some are in misery right away. The signs that could indicate that you have endometriosis include pelvic pain before, during or after menstruation or during ovulation, intestinal pain during your period, pain during urination, pain and or bleeding during or after sexual intercourse, frequent diarrhea or constipation. This is often in connection with the menstrual cycle, abdominal bloating that comes in connection with your period, heavy or irregular bleeding, fatigue, infertility. Source: Grush, 2009. Pain is the most troubling aspect of endometriosis for most people, however, because it causes other conditions to go undiagnosed in some cases or can cause other problems to be worse. It is important that all aspects of endometriosis be taken care of. Because it may or may not be the result of an immune system gone wild, it is important that proper nutrition be one of the top priorities. Good nutrition, especially protein, plays an important role in the immune system and can help the body to be strong and capable. Food and supplemental information to keep in mind. The experts recommend that the diet be a healthy and well-balanced one, full of fruits and vegetables, whole grains with very little fatty foods and sugars. Dairy products. For women who have endometriosis, dairy should be limited as much as possible or even eliminated from your diet. If you must use dairy, use only low-fat or skim milk products whenever possible. There are substitutes for dairy, however, including soy milk, which is a complete protein source and is lower in fat than milks or cheeses. Dairy products often have saturated fats, which is stressful for the liver and may increase the amount of estrogen in the body. Saturated fats also have prostaglandin F20-alpha, which causes muscle contractions and cramps, making the pain of endometriosis even worse. Source: Lark, MD. Protein. Protein should come from non-meat sources as much as possible because of the saturated fats and the problem it creates. Protein from vegetable sources tends to be lower in fat and calories but must often be eaten in combinations because most plant proteins are incomplete, meaning they lack one or more of the 8 essential amino acids that their body needs. Soy is the only plant-based protein that is complete and should be included as a good substitute for meat proteins. Eggs, while animal-based, are low in saturated fats as well as in total fats and are considered the perfect protein, meaning that all of the protein it contains is absorbed and used by the body. Protein supplements are an alternative way to get the right nutrition. ProfectR, from Protica, is a small liquid protein shot that is less than 3 fluid ounces and quick to consume but packs in a full 25 grams of protein per serving in only 100 calories. In addition, it has no added fat or sugars. Organic foods. Buying organic foods is a suggestion that is made by Dr. Susan M. Lark, MD, an author and director of the PMS and Menopause Self-Help Center in Los Altos, California. She also specializes in the care of women's health and women's health issues. Non-organic vegetables and fruits may have high concentrations of pesticides that can have a direct correlation in endometriosis. If you cannot buy organic foods, then scrub and or peel them before they are used. There are commercial rinses that can be beneficial as well. Caffeine and alcohol. Caffeine is bad for the liver, which in turn can be bad for endometriosis sufferers. As the caffeine depletes the body's vitamin B, it makes the liver work harder and causes more estrogen to be released. The increased estrogen can cause more problems related to endometriosis. Alcohol also stresses the liver as it works to remove it from the body, again leading to an increase in the amount of estrogen that is released. Carbohydrates. Excess sugar in the body is not good for anyone, but for those who are suffering from endometriosis, it can be even more problematic. Sugar and refined white flour may deplete the action of the immune system, which may increase the problems felt with endometriosis. Fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6s help to create series 1 prostaglandins, which help to relax the muscles and the blood vessels. These hormone-like chemicals are created by the fatty acids found in raw seeds, oils and fatty fish. One of the best of these is flaxseed oil or pumpkin seed oil. Fresh oils should be kept in the refrigerator since their beneficial fatty acids are destroyed by heat, so do not cook with them. These may be difficult to find and may be expensive. If you would prefer, you can get the fatty acids from other sources. Additional vitamins and minerals, because endometriosis may be related to the immune system, it is important that it be as strong as possible. In addition to proper nutrition, the woman may be advised to increase her intake of vitamin C, E and the B complex vitamins. It is important to stay within the right amount of each vitamin because some can be toxic at high doses as well as the possibility of reactions with other kinds of medications. Probiotics. Another suggestion that is made by experts for the treatment of endometriosis is the use of probiotic supplements such as the yogurt that supplies L-acidophilus and bifidum. There are also capsules that contain live cultures of both that you can take. You can find them at the health food stores.